I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize for the gap of the content from the channel for the last couple of months. Things have been hectic around here and I just haven't had a chance to be out filming as I would like to. Anyway, here's a brand new series for you and I hope you'll enjoy it. So, I got myself a little project. It's a Cobra. I don't know how big the engine is, but it's like a lawnmower engine. I got it from John across the street. If you saw the episode where I went to Orford Castle, then I think it was the Orford Castle episode, then you've seen him. He lives across the street, so he got this when he helped someone to clear out a garage or a storage unit. And I said, why don't I take it off your hands and I see if I can get it running, because it's a no-runner at the moment. And I don't know what's wrong with it, but for sure it needs a new cup for the spark plug. It needs a pull string and basically just a clean up and make sure everything is working. So this is my little project for February. See how long time it takes. But before we can do anything, we need to just assess it. So I'm going to lift it up on the work surface and start taking it apart. Right. I think that I'm gonna just get new panels for it. I mean, there must be somewhere I can order that online. I think that's the best thing. Clean up the seat. Oh, fix the chain sprockets, make sure everything is nice and tidy. Yeah, let's start disassembling the little monster. The seat was just held in place by a tie wrap, so that was easy enough to get rid of. The fairings were held in place by bolts in the frame and came off easily as well. They were a bit broken, so I might have to order new ones, alternatively try to glue them. I anyway plan to spray them matte black with a Batman symbol on each side. Right, Kelly just called me, I had to go in for a moment. So I've looked around a little bit here. It's a couple of things that I need to order first of all, some bits and bobs. And what I'll do, I'll go inside and I'll have a look online where I can find these parts. And then I come back out here and I continue the disassembling. That's what I do. It looks like, yeah, it is that one. Right, so I'm just gonna find the specs and maybe a spare parts list so I can order some new bits and pieces. Back in the garage I realized it was much easier to work on the bike on the floor, and continued with taking the fuel tank off and then the foot pegs. I put the bolts back in place and screwed the nut back onto the bolt just to easier find the right bolt back for the right place.
I went on to take the exhaust off and soon realized that I had a strange issue at hand.
I probably need to get the engine out first, or at least the rear shock.
Thinking that it was only the shock absorber that was stopping me from getting the exhaust out, I removed it to create enough space for the muffler to slide out. Again, putting the bolts and nuts back in place.
No, I think I need to get the engine out first. That's strange though.
After a couple of unsuccessful tries to figure out a way to get the muffler out, I gave up and started to undo the engine bolts. I also decided to take the rear wheel off to release the chain from the front sprocket. I thought that everything has to come off at some point anyway. Again, putting the bolts and nuts back in place.
So we got the engine out, and what I've seen online, I don't know if this is original, but it might just be that this is an older version. This filter is completely mucked up, so that has to be cleaned. I just take everything apart, clean everything up, get the spark plug back, the little shoe for the spark plug back. I think I need to change the sprockets. We see. So I had a little quick look. I think I know what I need to order. Spare parts. So I go and do that, and we continue with the project as soon as we get the parts.